All right, all right, all right. We are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome, YouTube, everybody out there in internet land. I love that word, internet land. Where is that? You know, internet land is like the planet. Hey, everybody, I'm here.
Internet land, yeah.
Yeah. Vic, I'm the developer of SociSnap. A lot of you guys don't know this, and some of you have seen these yellow videos all over the internet. But what you don't know is that Peter Wolfing is my #1 affiliate. Now, what is an affiliate? We're going to talk about affiliate marketing today, specifically on YouTube. How does it work? Really simple. YouTube is the simplest way to get your message out there, and we're going to show you step by step the ways to get your channel up there from the very, very beginning, because a lot of you are very, very confused about this YouTube thing. But let me tell you how you can make money with YouTube. What you want to do is promote a product, any product, but it has to have tracking. So right now, if you're watching this, chances are there is a tracking link for SociSnap somewhere on your computer. Why? Because then all people have to do is watch a video, go to socisnap.com, buy the product, and Peter gets the commission.
Yeah, now you're talking my language.
Right? And so the thing is, most people buy because they go to socisnap.com and they click a button and then they buy. You can't have these little things all over the place. You've got to have a robust system, and we have a very, very robust system that tracks it. So a lot of people also won't buy right away. They might watch, like I think we have 30 videos about SociSnap just on this channel alone. So what people will be doing is they will be checking things out for a while. They're going to be checking things out on their phone. They're going to be checking things out on their computer. They're going to be all over the place before they make a purchase decision. So what you need to do is make sure that people are connected to you, okay? So that's what we're going to be talking about. And the way to do that is establishing a presence on YouTube. So Peter, take it away. We wrote this copy together. I wrote something kind of boring, and Peter spun it.
That's the formula, you know. You have the book next to you, the YouTube formula. This is the Vik and Pete formula.
Exactly.
Like so I don't want to start from scratch, and Vik just writes the basic stuff, and then I'll kind of spin it a little bit.
Yeah. So today what we're going to talk about is building YouTube landing pages. Okay, a landing page. What is a landing page? Well, it's a page on your website that has old school. You embed a YouTube video on your page, but not just one video. Today we're going to show you how to embed an entire playlist. I asked the question, what's the simplest way to build your business when you're first getting started? Simple. It's called YouTube. Don't have an account? Guess what? If you have a Gmail address, you already have an account. Mm-hmm. You have a channel, you don't know it. So we're going to start from the ground up, and we're going to build a step-by-step landing page today with Builderall. Now, you could do this with WordPress. You could do it with any other platform. And we put all the links that you need below this video so you can access those and get started today. So, Peter, over to you. Share a little bit about what, you know, I love what you said. You said, you know, we tell it like it is. It may be painful for some, but YouTube is eating Facebook's lunch when it comes to lead generation. See, that's the thing, is a lot of people don't understand a lead doesn't have to be name and email address in your domain. A lead could be a subscriber on your YouTube channel. In many respects, that subscriber is more valuable than an email address, because email addresses have a very short lifespan, whereas YouTube channel subscribers have a very long lifespan. So let us know where in the world you're tuning in from. Any comments? There's comments below this on YouTube. So all of you are watching this on YouTube Live. So let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to bring in some guests tonight, and we're going to be talking about this. Over to you, Peter.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's so true. And when I was thinking about the email and how to really kind of spin it a little bit, and they call it Peterize it a little bit, but you know, and I often go back to the the hundreds of different trainings that we've done together, and I use that as kind of food for fuel for me to come up with ideas. And you know, you tell me all the time that, hey, one of the reasons why you're migrating from Facebook over to YouTube is because YouTube is where the marketers are going, you know, so they're kind of moving over. I think Facebook is great for what it is. It's just getting far too restrictive on what you can say, what you can't say, and it's just way too many rules, especially for biz op people, affiliate marketers, network marketers. They're not into the rules as much. You know what I mean? They want a little bit more latitude. You know, they want to break the rules so much, but they want a little more latitude of what they could do, what they could say, and how they can market. So Facebook is still a little bit more of the Wild West, comparatively speaking to Facebook, and they've gotten a little bit too big where they're very restrictive on what you can say. But the good thing about YouTube as well is that they're owned by Google, and when they subscribe, when you put in your video, they're going to send an email to them on their Gmail address. And of course, because they're owned by the same company, you have a higher likelihood of getting them to see it. So it's almost like a free email service, right? Almost like a free email service. You get them to click on and subscribe, click on the all. They're in, you upload a video, everybody gets the stuff. So you know, and so you're eliminating the need for an Aweber or something like that, because you have the Google's going to send out to most of the people that already have a Gmail account. And like we said in the email, you may or may not even know it. If you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account, because it automatically is tied together into one conglomerate. So we'll start with that, I guess, Vic, and start with the basics of that, and we'll kind of build on that.
Yeah, and even before that, what I want to do is show you SociSnap. We have a new version that's launching today after this broadcast, and I'm going to show you the beta version that we've been working on. And what I want to show you is the power of this tool to solve a huge problem. And it's called "You Don't Know That You Don't Know, and It's Too Late." Right? Mm-hmm. So you don't know this, and you don't know that you don't know this. And so I'm going to show you an actual email that hit my spam folder of something that I'm actually subscribed to. A friend of mine has an event planning company, and they're now doing live virtual events with tens of thousands of people. She's one of these people that has a 50,000+ person mailing list. Every single one of her emails goes to spam. And she doesn't know why, and she doesn't know that she doesn't know. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate for you exactly why that is. And that's where SociSnap comes in. And you can also use SociSnap in YouTube to make sure you're not posting these. I like to call them emphasis words, like free, right? Mm-hmm. When you use the word free, it's not a spam word. Let's call it an emphasis word. And emphasis words tend to cause things to not go very far. And you think of it this way. Why would Gmail or YouTube or anyone want to be spreading these emphasis words out to their network? Facebook calls them, when I was talking with Facebook employees at their last conference, they call it sleazy. I quote. That's what they said. It just comes across as sleazy. When you use the words like free, when you use like bonus, when you use words like marketing, when you use for you, even the preposition for you, most marketers, you can tell them a mile away that they're trying to sell you something. It's like going into a used car lot in the worst district in your town. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's they don't want, they're really, you have to think of Facebook as they're there to protect everybody in their community. So that's why they do the rules, right? Yeah. Exactly.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my screen and I'm going to show you a few things, and then we're going to roll right over to YouTube. And please, we have comments already. Wonderful. Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Now, you see that little R right there? Rachel, you have a YouTube channel. So just go to youtube.com. Actually, you're already on YouTube because you wouldn't be here. Otherwise, you don't have to do that. Just go to the upper right-hand corner and click on that little thing, that little R. You see that little R right there? When you click on that, you're going to see a little drop down that says My Channel, and it says YouTube Studio. You're going to see all these different things that open up for you. But see, you didn't even know that. You already have this little R in the right-hand side. And what you can do is you can upload your picture. You can go look at how many subscribers you have, how many fans you have. You have a YouTube channel already. So thank you, Rachel, for coming in and being the first commenter. Okay, let me share my screen. And I'm going to show you some magic. We're going to have some fun here today. All right, so you should see my screen right now, yes?
Okay, yeah.
OC Snap basic training. Okay, so a lot of people say, well, how? See, yeah, look at that. Rachel said, wow, I had no idea. Thank you. You see how simple it is to make people happy?
Yeah, it's like you said, you didn't know that you didn't know, right?
You didn't know that you didn't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you know that. You can't unknow that.
You can't unknow it.
But see, these things are invisible. And what's there is you now have the power to have YouTube be integrated into your life, okay? Google's vision is that Gmail, YouTube, search, it's all under one roof. It's all learning about you. It's a learning machine, okay? It's artificial intelligence. It's very, very smart. It's extremely smart. And what you want to do is work with it rather than work against it, okay? Because when you're with it, it actually benefits you. It's learning.
Somebody learned that from their Aikido training, I think.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So Rachel, thank you. So you're very active. We have more people watching us and we're just joined us. Please just put a comment. I can tell the size of your YouTube channel just by your name. Okay. I can look you up on YouTube and figure that out. So let me show you my screen here and I'm going to copy and paste. What I did is the actual email has all these graphics and all these nice little things. Let me actually just show you the email, what it looks like. Okay, I'm just going to go bring up my email here. It's a beautiful email. Can you see my email right here? Are you seeing that?
I can, yep.
Okay. Saturday Night Live for the Global Peace Tribe. There's all these pictures. There's all these nice, nice stuff in here. It looks beautiful, except the picture for some reason didn't. I'm going to click load images. I'm going to load in all the images. So there it is. Okay. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. It should not be in my spam folder, especially because I've asked them to send me their newsletter because I'm interested in this. Okay. June 6th, they're promoting a very big event. So what I did is I took all of the text, I pasted it into Notepad, I cleaned it up, and now I'm going to paste this into SociSnap. Okay. I just put this into SociSnap, and now I click. You can see it's 3,000 characters. The entire email is 3,000 characters. Okay. And the most important part is this first part, which is about, that's 160. So let's say even less than that. It's like greetings. Here are the promotional assets. Okay. 106. So in SociSnap, whenever you highlight whatever you're highlighting, that little character count updates. Now, keep in mind, people are on mobile devices. Only this first 60 characters are visible in a title or something that we use for just, you got to get your point across in the first 60 characters, my friends. Okay. Also, another reason, why did it end up in spam? Well, you click this button called Highlight Spam Words. It's inside of SociSnap. And look at how many here and here. Okay, keep going. Facebook, replace the word with social media. You don't want to be stream the show live on your Facebook page during the show. You want to say stream the show live on your social media channels. You don't want to be using brands like Google and Facebook. They don't like that. Okay, because they don't know you. You don't have necessarily permission. You're not the press. You don't want to be using someone else's brand in your emails. Okay, words like amazing, replace it with the word wonderful. So a lot of people say, Vic, where did you get all these words? Well, the answer is a friend of mine owns an email company, and he published an article where he found, hey, these are the 400 words that we have found consistently cause our emails to end up in spam. And so he published an article on that on his blog. And then what we did is we downloaded those words, we put them in a database, and we built them into our tool. Then we had another email company, which is even larger than his, send us an additional 500 words. Then we had someone who's a Facebook expert say, hey, let me add some more words to it. So we just keep adding more and more and more words to it. And as soon as we find words, we update the database. Okay. Now look at all the yellow. Anytime you see something in yellow, look, free here. Okay. You never want to use the word here. You never want to use the word free. Free to join Zoom. You can. Anyone can. Amazing, amazing. You get the point. Well, there is a secret that we do, and that's what's called this next button. Like when you click the next button, this is the brand new version of SociSnap, by the way, Peter. Mm-hmm. Instead of 3 clicks, it's now 1 click.
Okay.
Okay. So as soon as you hit the next button, it drops it right in there. It copied all of this in here, but well, look what it did. It converted the word here into emojis. It literally is almost removing it from the page. Now, how can we explain that simply? Okay. The word Facebook, this is the emoji of the letter F, the emoji of the letter A, the emoji of the letter C, the emoji of the letter E. It's not actually spelling Facebook in characters. It's only showing you that visually. So you have a choice. You can either replace the words, or you can just grab these words, like the word free is the most offensive word. Let's say you still want to have the word free appear to people, but you actually don't want the bots to read it. Then you use SociSnap to turn these into emojis, send it out so humans read it, but bots will not see it. I can actually prove that to you in a moment. But isn't that cool, Peter?
Well, Vic, how do you turn it from letters into an emoji?
Well, that's the secret sauce of SociSnap.
No, I mean, how do you, if I'm a customer, how do I get SociSnap to do that?
You go to SociSnap.com and try it out for free.
No, you don't, like if you're what you're showing me right here with those words, how's the function that's on here? How does it do that?
Oh, okay. All you do is you would grab your email, paste it in here, and then click this button. That's it.
Well, that highlights the spam words, but does that convert it at the same time into an emoji or not?
You have to hit the next button, and then it converts it into emojis.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to do like a step where you could either replace it with a different word or it would change it into an emoji or something. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you can go previous and you can go replace it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go and I grab this and I remove all that and I paste it in raw straight from there.
Yeah.
Okay. This button right here removes extra characters. So it kind of cleans it up.
Right.
And when you see it like a gray with big font, then you know it's clean. It's just plain text. And then when you click this, it highlights all the spam words, converts them into bolds. Okay. And then from there, you click next and boom, you're done. Okay. And then if you want to click next again, these are all the social platforms for your convenience that we've tested, like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. blog. I think that's, what is that?
Social Snap?
Snapchat.
No, Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat, Blogger, Skype. We need to add Zoom in here because it works in Zoom. And you can also take little bits of it. So let's say I just want to grab register for free here, right? I just want to grab that. I can copy just this section, right? And then go over to my tweet, go to Twitter. We have to fix that. Twitter changed this link. Let me just show you what it looks like. If I go to Twitter and now I paste this in, I'm only grabbing that little tiny section, but the word free has been converted into the emojis of free. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And so therefore the word free isn't actually going out on the airwaves. What's going out there are visual symbols that look like free, but it's not actually free. And it pops right off the page.
Yep. Nice.
Okay. And so you can do this with your YouTube titles as well. Cool?
Yep. You know, it'd be nice, Vic, is I saw that when you highlighted the words, there were a lot of the same words that were on there. If there was like a little option to say replace all, and you just replace all with that one word, you know, so with social media instead of Facebook, you know.
Oh, okay.
Instead of going through and doing each one of them.
That'll be added next to the feature list.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now you can go through each one and you click free, change it to complimentary. Right.
And if there's more than one, it has a little replace all or something. It replaces all of them in one shot. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because in context, you may not want to do all of them. Right. So like you can.
Mm-hmm.
You want to mix it up a little bit. Like you would say, we will also send you a personal email invite that you can use for sending out personal invites.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to say anyone can. And if you do it, replace all. But yeah, let me look at how we would do that. That's a great idea, though. All right, so let's go over to YouTube and let's start at the very beginning. So the first thing you want to do is click over here on the right-hand column right here. And you can click manage your Google account. You can go to your channel. You can go to purchases and memberships if you have that. This is called YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is where you can actually start to upload and stream content. But you want to start off with your channel. Okay. And so this is going to look different for you. But basically what you want to click on next is customize your channel. Customize your channel. And then when you go to customize your channel, what ends up happening is you have what's called a video spotlight. Peter, can you talk for a minute? I need to close the door. There's construction going on here.
Yep. Yeah, guys, you want to make sure you pay attention to this part of it because you can do this very, very easily. And customizing your channel, you just don't want to have blank things on there or have images that are stock stuff that maybe YouTube might put on there. So you want to have something a little bit better than that represents you better. So if you can see how to do this, then you can literally do this in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's really not a difficult thing to do. Or you can go, if you want to have some of this stuff done for you, go to fiverr.com and you can have them do it for $5, $10, $50, $20, and they'll do a nice professional job for, you know, the layout or special graphics or the ending page or something like that. So it's really not expensive to have yourself a professional looking YouTube page. So that's what you want to do to really start getting going and brand yourself to whatever look that you want on your YouTube channel. So, okay, Vic, take it away.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So what you'll see here is I just made a really simple trailer. Mm-hmm. I wanted it just to be, I just grabbed my phone. I was outside. I was just talking and it was there. And then I have a featured video for returning subscribers. This is one of my videos called Money is Math. And I want to emphasize the funnel club, the Builder All Funnel Club. Okay. And then down here, I have featured sections, our hottest playlists, single playlist, popular uploads, members only videos. And then I also have featured channels. And this is Peter's channel. So we can connect channels together. And you can add sections right in here. In the branding area, if you click on the tab that says branding, here you can change your profile picture. You could have your face there, or you could have your logo there. And then this is really tricky. The banner image has to be made specifically for YouTube, okay? And this, when you click on this, okay, your channel and your banner image needs to be at 2048 by 1152, okay? But what you need to do is to design that picture for 3 devices. You have to design it for televisions, big screen TVs, design it for computers and big screen computers and laptops and mobile phones. And there are these things called safe areas. So you have to make sure that the whole thing is visible, but you also have to make sure that how can I say that? Your text.
When the video gets crunched or something or chopped off, that you're not going to lose content or images or buttons that you want to see.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So that's kind of like how it is. So you can also use a computer image editor or an online image resizer. I've actually used Photoshop to do it. You may want to look in different tools.
You can even go to Fiverr and have them do it for $10 or something, you know. So it's another.
I also recommend using Canva. So if you go to canva.com, and you could go in here and log in, sign up for free, and then they also have templates right in here, and you can create this entire layout right inside of Canva. Okay. So you could build your logo in there. I would recommend using Canva. It's going to be quicker than Fiverr, and your Fiverr people may or may not understand how to design it well. So there's also, you can do a search for YouTube banner creator, okay, and just do a search on that. And then there's a free banner maker with online templates. This is actually Adobe Spark. I actually like Adobe Spark. It's a brand new tool that Adobe made. So you can actually go in, start now for free, and use Adobe Spark to create these beautiful banners. They look really awesome, right? And they already know the right sizes so that it's going to fit on your page, okay? And then what you want to do is if you have an email list, you want to start driving people to your YouTube channel and start to think about what is your message. So, and then I go to youtube.com and my channel is called Tube Relevance. And the whole message of my channel is subtle changes, big results. Now, it's not really apparent what my channel is about because I'm still trying to figure it out. Most of my videos, if you go into your channel, you want to go into anyone's channel. You always go to videos, and then you go into sort by, and then most popular. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you this video. It has 2.4 million views. I'm going to mute the sound, and I'm going to go through and deconstruct it for you. Okay, I'm just going to mute the sound so we don't have a copyright strike. All right. So this video now has 2,428,000 views. And when you look at it, well, why is that? Well, first of all, it's the Doobie Brothers. And then you want to think about when you make your titles of your videos, you want to have the most relevant keyword in the very beginning. And then going into, like, in this case, it's the band. This is the song name, and then what type of video it is. So if I now go to general YouTube search, I'm going to open up a new tab. The video has already traction. So if I type in Doobie Brothers, listen to the music live, okay, and you just type that in right at the very beginning, the number one is listen to the music live at Wolf Trap, which is actually from the venue called Igor Wack, okay? And this channel, Peter, actually sends me a lot of videos, because when I click on their video, I'm going to click on it right now. It's a really high quality production video. But as you can see already, our live streams on the sidebar here, because I'm logged in, but they send me a lot of videos because of, probably it's not going to suggest it to me, but to other people, let me explain how this works. Obviously, because I'm the video owner, they wouldn't be suggesting it to me. But if you were watching this video live at Wolf Trap, you, Peter, would probably be suggested my Doobie Brothers video on the sidebar. Does that make sense, Peter?
Yeah.
That's how YouTube works. They suggest related videos on the sidebar. They also suggest them in the end screen, right? So if I go to the very end of the video, and I'm just trying to get to the very, very end, and you see what happens. And then it basically has an up next, right? And it chooses another video to show you. And of course, the goal is in between tracks, you have an ad. And so they're going to show the ad, and then they're going to move live from the Beacon Theater. Well, why am I showing you this? Well, because I want you to look at, okay, who are the top videos, and how could we adjust our video? I'm going to go back to this video. I'm just going to look at it. I'm going to look at this title. I'm going to grab this title. I'm just going to go over to SociSnap just as a text editor for now and just see what's there. I'm going to paste that title in. And I'm going to go back to this video, hit the back button, and I'm going to grab the number one video. And I'm going to grab this. And there's my video. Okay. There's my video. So we're going to go ahead and grab that title. And you see how it's consistent, Peter?
Yep.
Right? So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to change this to live at right. I'm just going to go grab that phrase, go back to my video. I'm actually doing this live, so I'm going to click Edit Video. And just for now, I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to replace that other stuff because it's no longer trending. I want to capture that 1080p HD. Okay, I think it is. Yeah. And I'm just going to save that title. Now that happens instantly. And why I'm doing that is because I want to come back like in a week or so and see if this all of a sudden sees a spike. Okay. You want to start thinking about the words that you put in these first few characters. And so I'm going back here and you look at this right here. When I highlight that right there, that's 41 characters. Only 60 characters are seen. That's 53. Okay, so that's right there. So that's what people will see. Doobie Brothers listen to the music live at BR Cohen. See that?
Mm-hmm.
I could change that to winery, live at a winery. I might want to change it to Dancing Girls, because that was the #1 reason why that video did so well. It had nothing to do with the music. It had nothing to do with the quality of the video. This video is much better quality. It was because there were dancing girls behind the band, right? When you look at the video, just watch that video for a second. It's blurry, it's shaky, but it's fun and it's friendly because there's people dancing. They're having fun, and that's what makes the video great. Does that make sense, Peter?
Yeah.
So you want to do these fun videos. Like the other day, you were showing these what do you even call those things? The little yeah, like these little guys, right?
Yeah. The characters, yeah.
Those characters. Those are the kind of videos that people want to see. It's fun, it's entertaining, it gets the point across. See, now now there's no more camera shaking, and you can see that the people they're kind of grooving back there, right? That's why that video did so well.
Because you know why? Because you were taking the video and you saw those girls back there, and you said, "I got to make this not shake."
Well, the thing was, I was live with a tripod, and there were people, bumping into me when the song started, and then I was basically surrounded by people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add Root to the live stream. Hi, Root.
Hi.
Yeah, so I don't know how long you were here, but do you understand that? Why do you think my audience, just call a spade, 98% men, right? It's because of the dancing girls. That's why this video has 2.4 million views. It has nothing. I mean, I love the band. People love the band, but it's because of the dancing girls.
Because there's a lot of other videos with the same song on it.
A lot of other videos with the same song. Now you notice these little info cards are popping up, right?
Yeah.
And this is something I'm going to teach you a little bit later. You want to put up your best videos at the inflection points. I'm going to rewind this a little bit and show you. Okay, I'm going to rewind it right around the 1 minute mark. A lot of people say, yeah, I've seen it. I'm bored. I'm going to go watch something else. Okay. So what I did was, in order to keep people on my channel, I put up this little info card, What a Fool Believes with Michael McDonald. And that was one of my least seen videos. But look, I got 46,000 views just by putting up that little card. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So YouTube is a collaborative medium. Once you have a friend that has some views on their video, what you can do is, once you get some traffic and some traction going with those views, you look at, okay, so where do people drop off? Where do people get bored? What's the count? Where does that happen? And that's where you put a little something that pops up, okay? And you want to send them to a different video. And just by doing that, I took a brand new video that I uploaded, and I got 46,000 views on it, right? This video was a brand new video that I uploaded not too long ago. It's a little bit later, Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water, live in San Francisco. And then that shows up there. So I keep people on my channel by constantly engaging them with content they love. Okay. Any questions, Ruth? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the big secret about YouTube is you don't need to have your video be about you. Your video, it's not about you. It's about your audience and what they want to see. That's why a lot of books, including the YouTube formula, recommend that you start with identifying your audience and then have videos on your channel that appeal to that audience. Now, in my case, this video with the Doobie Brothers, I got a copyright, not a strike, but you get what's called a content ID notification. It says, we've identified that this music doesn't belong to you. So we're going to give all the advertising revenue to the band. I said, that's fine. I don't need the ad revenue for this video. I just want people to come to my channel. Okay. And once you get monetized and things like that, there's revenue sharing and things you can talk about later with cover songs and all kinds of stuff. But the first thing you have to realize is people are afraid to film a live concert and upload it to their YouTube channel. And I'm saying is people right now that is a strategy. It's not the only strategy. But let's say you were at a Tony Robbins event and you filmed Tony. Let's say you were at some other live event with some celebrity or some influential person. Just to get to that first million views, you're going to beat your head against the wall for years trying to establish your channel if all you're focused on is your own content. Okay? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I first launched my channel, I uploaded the network marketing company that I was promoting, the head of the company. I uploaded myself doing a little selfie, and then I uploaded the Doobie Brothers. I did like 8 videos in 2 or 3 days. And I just forgot about it. And all of a sudden, boom, this video took off. Okay. So it's through the reverse engineering of what did I do that worked is why I'm wanting to teach you these strategies, because you can do it too. All of you, let me know how many of you have ever been to a rock concert, a music concert, or anything like that, and you filmed it on your phone.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And Tommy says, love it. I upload concert stuff sometimes too and get a few thousand views. Ha ha. Awesome. Okay. So this is when you already have a video. And Tommy, please put your YouTube channel. Ruth, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Are you willing to share that?
Absolutely.
Okay. And Tommy, share your YouTube channel as well. Just put the link in the chat and we'll take a look at it. But what we want to do is focus on the simple idea of just changing the title. Like today, I just changed the title of my own video, right? And that video gets anywhere from 2,000 to 10,000 views a day, per day. So I get immediate feedback of whether what I did actually had an impact.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, you have to be a little bit careful with this, because what ends up happening is now your whole YouTube channel is all like my channel is all based on rock and roll music. And so every time I upload rock and roll music, everybody loves my videos. Every time I do a stream like this where I'm educating and teaching, not so much, because the fans on the channel are not necessarily there to learn how to start their own YouTube channel, even though that's what my channel is about, right? It's about getting to over that hump where you basically are partners with Google. So did you post that in the private chat?
Yes.
Yes, I see it right here. So let me go copy that.
It's very new. Just got started.
Yeah. Well, that's what we want to see is we have multiple you. Okay, great. So I'm using a tool called TubeBuddy, and it shows me this is my views on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is yours. Yours is 0. Okay. So what we need to do is go to your videos, go to sort by, and go to most popular. And so look, the benefits of being in an accountability group.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I see is you shot the video vertically. What you want to do is shoot it horizontally, unless you're doing what's called YouTube Shorts. Okay. So but you have the right concept, right? The benefits of being in an accountability group. So I'm now going to bring up my secret weapon here. Accountability group. Actually, let me log back in. Actually, let me stop that. I'm going to go to YouTube first. Let me start that over here. Let me explain how this works. If I go into YouTube and I start typing accountability group, okay, you can see what's trending is weight loss, exercise, Christian, beach body, and with something called challenge, right?
Okay.
So this is what people are searching for. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Activities might be the closest one for you. Okay. If I go to Google and I type in accountability group, you're going to see names, ideas, app topics, questions. And you see how these are different phrases than what YouTube has. So what we do with search triggers is we care about the relevance of that phrase. So if I type in accountability, I'm actually going to type in accountability without, actually, let me do group and then I'll do it without the group. And I'm just going to look for that as a phrase. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what it's going to do is it's going to compare, contrast, and look at the difference between YouTube. And you see, there's that same one, weight loss. And there's that word activities. But what it does is it also tells you, and we purchase this data from a data provider, the exact number of videos that are under that word that you have to beat. Okay, so if I click that button right there, it's now going to fill in those values. And you can see that as a phrase, weight loss doesn't have any competitors, activities. Okay. If I go and change this to exact, and I'm now going to run exact. Now, with the difference between exact means any or all of these words in whatever order. So it could be groups of accountability or group of accountability. And when I go into here, into YouTube, now it's going to run these. You can see that definitely weight loss is what's trending right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So because your video is about the benefits of being an accountability group, you haven't gone deep enough with your thinking to tailor your message to the audience of what they are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people, when you use the word accountability, they're thinking weight loss. But now you know that, right? You didn't know that before this call. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So there's also accountability life group, but as you can see, the length of the bar is the relevance score.
Yeah.
And then the page count is how many other videos have the exact same words in there. Okay. So I would say accountability group for business, maybe.
Yep.
So let's try accountability groups for online business.
Okay.
So accountability group for online business ideas. But see, now you're competing against 3.5 million pages. So it gets a little bit more tricky, because what they're looking at is how many YouTube videos have the word accountability group online or business ideas somewhere on the page. And that's a lot. So it gets a lot more competitive. So I'm going to go back to phrase and I'm going to run this again. And you'll see that as an exact phrase, there's very few.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would say give it a shot. But I would go in here and just replace the title and make it friendly. So let's go back to SociSnap. I'm going to paste that in here. I'm going to basically say benefits of an accountability group. And then put in your name. Now, keep in mind that you can go up to 100 characters. Oh, here you can see right here, that's 59 characters. That's a perfect title visually.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what people will see. All the words you type in after this would be keywords.
Yeah.
So what I want to now do is I'm going to go back to accountability. I'm just going to use the word accountability and see if I could find some other words that I could drop in there that will increase. So there's synonym, quotes, versus responsibility. A lot of people are concerned with that. Coaches, okay, and content creators, right? So that looks good. So let's go back and grab my notepad here, and I'm going to try coach, content creator, counsel, and partner. Okay, so I'm just grabbing these keywords. I'm now going to go back to here, and I'm going to add coach, content creator, counsel, partner. And you see, I just made it right under 100. You see that?
Yeah.
Now, only these 60 characters are seen by humans, these still are relevant, and they're not being visible, but the search engines will see them. And I think this appeals to I think what your video is actually all about. So I would shoot another video, give it this title, and let's see how it goes, and we can compare the two. Sound good?
Yes, absolutely.
Peter, your thoughts? Is this beneficial?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, I love. She's going.
Well, how does this apply? How does this apply
amazed.
to the topic of the email that we sent out?
Well, you want to get a little bit of traction on your video. Okay. So let's say what you want to do is have your video, when your video is first made, you've got to have the title. And what you also want to do is maybe call your video itself Benefits of an Accountability Group Online Business Ideas.mp4, because you actually want to upload the name of the video with all those words in it. Okay, that does make a difference. Okay. Most people, when they upload from their phones, they're really missing out because it has like the date. So-and-so, 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 so-and-so .mp4. What you want to do is go into there, rename the file itself, and call it the keywords. So you have to actually do the keyword research before you even upload the video. That's why we're doing it in this step. So step 1 is you have to upload your video. Step 2 is you have to get traffic to your video. And you don't want to rely on just YouTube. You have 48 hours to promote that video. You want to email your list, and you want them to watch the video, and you want them to hit the play button on that video. And this is where Builderall comes in, because you need to have a website. And that website, eventually, once you get approved in the partner program with YouTube, you want that website to be squeaky clean, and you want it to be compliant. Okay. So I'll show you my website. It's totally Google compliant, even though it has a capture page on it. But, okay, when you go to tubelevance.com, I have a website there. How to generate your first 1 million views without a lot of effort. Put in your name, your email, and subscribe. There's a privacy policy right here, and people can click on that, and they see it's all legal stuff right there. And at some point, when you have a website, you're going to have it connected over to your Google account. Google is going to review your website, and it's going to see if it's compliant with Google's standards. And then and only then can you have links from Google or YouTube to your website. While you're doing that, you can link to other videos. You can link to like Patreon. Peter, you mentioned Patreon?
Right. Yeah, right? I never saw that. That's the first time I saw that website the other day. Yeah,
there's about 100 crowdfunding websites. Okay. You can link your videos with those little cards. Those info cards and end screens can link to any of the approved crowdfunding websites. Okay. Like, I think the biggest one is
GoFundMe, probably.
I'll just type in YouTube approved crowd. So there, it's merch and crowdfunding sites. Okay. You can link your merchandise or crowdfunding sites from your videos as long as they're on the list of approved sites. Oh, it says, and you are part of the YouTube partner program. So these are the list of approved crowdfunding sites. Crowdfunder, GoFundMe, Rocket Hub.
Oh, that was Patreon. I saw that. Okay.
I think Kickstarter is not. Yeah, Kickstarter is in here. What was that other one?
Patreon.
See, Patreon's right here, right? So one of the things you can do is link to those. But what another way to actually make more money when you think about it is to actually have your own website. So I'm going to go into Peter's Builderall account, and we're going to start from scratch. I'm going to show you what I do. And Ruth, please feel free to interject. We need more feminine leadership here.
Yes.
Yeah. We need you to be one of the dancing girls behind us.
No way, dude. I'm gonna be the lead singer. I'm a singer. I'm not a dancer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I actually it caught me a bit off guard, the topic of tonight's call. We had a call yesterday with Victor, and we got talking about Easy One Up and the things I had been encountered, and he invited me to be here tonight. So here I am with the time zones and all. I got the time wrong, so I was just killing time at home. It's now 11 I'm in Holland, so I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Just to clarify, we had an event, the Vertex Live event, with Peter a few weeks ago, and then Eric Salgado, the CEO of Builderall, was with us, and Root took advantage of the offer. She's actually in Amsterdam, and to join the Funnel Club. Okay, that's this button right up here inside of the Builderall. So we're actually going to use the Funnel Club to build this landing page. So
congratulations.
This right here is the Funnel Club. This is what it looks like. These are the new funnels of the month. And then we also have Builderall premium funnels. We have niche funnels. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some lead capture funnels. So I'm going to see if we have a lead capture funnel that we could purpose. I'm not sure if any of these lead capture funnels have any videos in them, though. I think it's because they found that these are all the lead capture funnels that come with a thank you page. So let's just go for now, just for illustration purposes. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm just going to download this funnel. And so once you have the Funnel Club, you can download the funnel, and one click. I'm inside of Peter's account right now, and I just click confirm. And it downloads that entire funnel, all the pages, all of the emails, all of the follow-up emails, everything all in one click. So now I'm inside the dashboard. I can go into the dashboard, and I'm going to go into this website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the pending page, and I'm going to make a copy of it. This is what I want to work on, because what I want to do is convert this pending page into a very, very simple sales page. Okay. So now I'm going to call this one. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click settings. I'm going to call this one video or VSL, video sales letter. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change that to VSL. I'm going to give the title VSL. I'm going to click save. Okay. So I've just now save that, and I'm going to go in here and I make it this way. Now, what I love about this page already is because it has everything I need. Okay. It has this little arrow. It has like a little button already. How to not lose your customers to the competition, right? It has an ebook. So what I could do is I could just delete this. Okay. And I could delete this. And I have the essential elements of a video sales letter. Now what I do is I go over here and I add in an element, and I'm just going to grab a button, and I'm just going to pick this button here, register now, and I'm just going to drag it right there like that. So now when I click on the button, I can change the size. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, make it a little bit taller. That's too tall, but something like that. And then I'm going to go in here, change the color a little bit. I'm going to give it a hover effect. So I'm actually going to make it orange. So it matches that color right there. And then I'm going to go into the text right here. And I kind of like the letter. Now, even though we talked about that the word free is a spam word in email and in text and in descriptions and in Facebook posts and things like that, it's not a problem to put the word free on your landing page, right? So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to say register now. And then I can add a little subheadline for free, right? And I can go in here and make that slightly larger, right? Now I have that. I have the arrow pointing to it. What I'll do is I'm going to move this up a little bit. And I'm going to move this down a little bit. It's starting to look nice, yeah?
Yeah.
Now watch this.
I'm reading the slogan about not to lose customers to the competition. And it brings me a little bit back to the topic we were speaking about yesterday, Victor, which was the reason for me to pop up tonight. And I'm just going to be brutal because basically I need to go to bed. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. So I don't know, Peter, if you are open here for a little bit of feedback. I have been gathering from my teammates, and Victor was so kind to have a chat yesterday with me about it. And we were curious about some updates within the Easy One app about the content, and receiving maybe more regular information about the calls, for example. And I did not know about the call of tonight. And I noticed that people here in Europe very much want to attend to the calls, but the time of the calls often are in the middle of the night for us. So I was wondering if is there any possibility?
1 p.m. is the time that we would do, and we would probably end in about, does that work for you? We'd end in like 10, 15 minutes, or is that still too late?
No, that's fine. I had no idea what time frame would the...
You're saying that's 1 p.m. Pacific, you're saying?
Yeah, 1 p.m. Pacific is when we just started this call tonight, and we're going to continue until 2:30 Pacific, YouTube time. So that means in 20 minutes we'll be over.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
What time is it over there now?
Now it's 10 past 11 in the evening.
10 past 11 in the evening. So we'll get you to bed by 11:30. Does that work?
That works fine, yes.
And then we could also bring other people from Europe at that time frame. Okay. And we could stretch it and try to make it an hour early, but a lot of people here are eating lunch at that time.
Yeah,
so,
the thing is that in North Europe, then they are even 1 hour ahead of mine. So I know that there's people watching tonight, like Tommy. He's now past 12 already.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's always been an issue with the global aspect of what we do, because it's hard to kind of please everybody with every time, you know. So
well, I'd be willing to start at noon if that would help everybody. Noon Pacific, noon YouTube time.
You would gain a lot of viewers and people that actually really want to learn.
Especially because we're streaming on YouTube, people can watch it whenever they want to. Right? That's why we're transitioning away from Zoom. We're trying to go to YouTube, so that way people can catch the broadcast and rewatch it as often and whenever they want. So, but the interactivity is beautiful because we can actually help you in real time with things that are going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got to finish this very quickly. So let me show you what I've done here. Can we proceed? Yes?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me find that page. I had a page. This is Snapchat. What happened to it? Here it is. Okay, easy one up. This is a private page that I made. And let me explain what this is. This is what's called an embedded playlist. Okay, so instead of one video, there are 5 videos here. This is the VIP event with Eric Salgado. This is a 90-minute video. This is part 2. Actually, I think this one's about 30 minutes. This is about an hour and 30 minutes. This right here is our funnel training with him. This is the 2.5-hour training that he did in January. And then this right here is the launch video right here. So there are 5 videos in one, and you can go into the Easy One Up back office, and the code is like right here. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this code to my clipboard, and I'm going to go back to Builderall, and I'm going to go click Add, and I'm going to add a element, and I'm going to just pick the one called iframe. Iframe, okay? It's just an iframe. Where is it? Here it is, iframe, right here. So that's the iframe. Now, you normally would use iframe for something like Google Maps, but you can actually use the iframes for embedding videos. Okay. They also have a YouTube one, but that only works with one video. The iframe works with multiple videos. And I recommend this is, if you take away one thing tonight, you have such a competitive advantage because almost nobody on the internet knows how to embed playlists. And what we're teaching you here tonight is embedding a playlist. I'm going to show you how powerful this is because you can just keep adding videos to a playlist and you don't have to bother going back to your website. Once it's published, you know what? A video doesn't work. People don't like it. Remove it from the playlist. You have a new video, add it to the playlist. Like SociSnap, okay? When you go to socisnap.com, we have 15 videos in a playlist that teaches you how to use the tool. It's right on the homepage, right? So once we have a better sales video, we can just go right in here and replace it. Like this is our best video so far, learn SociSnap in 90 seconds. This right here used to be our best one. This is 25 seconds. We thought it was too short. But I wanted you to understand is that the power of embedding YouTube into a playlist is so gangster. It's like I want to shout it from the rooftops. Okay? And we made it simple for you inside of Easy One Up, and it works in Builderall. So now what happens? I'm now going to drag my iframe. I'm just going to drop it right in here. Okay? Then I'm going to go into here. And I'm just going to grab the thing and make it pretty so it fits nice. Now, the beauty of Builderall is it will automatically rewrite the code for mobile phones and tablets. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Okay. Then I go over here to General Settings. And then I go into the Embed Doc field where it says Embed Doc. And all I do is paste. Now, remember, I was already in this private page. This is the Builderall 5-hour training. And there it is. Okay. And I click apply. Now I have that video right in there. And I'm just going to make it slightly bigger. I'm going to make it 640. Standard size is 640 by 360. Okay. Now move it right there. Boom. Now what I've now done is I've grabbed this, and I could put this button right here. Move that button up there. And even place it on top of the video. Doesn't that look nice?
Yeah, that layered effect looks nice. Yeah.
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 So now, let me explain something that's very important to understand about Builderall. Everybody has a free account. When you go into the affiliates section, and I actually have to go very quickly here, and I'm gonna, I don't want to show any money I have to cut this later. But I go into the funnel club.
Congratulations. You are now.
Actually, we go to premium funnels. Where is it? Yeah, premium funnels. There it is. You have your affiliate links right in here. Okay. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see this. You have one domain in Builderall that is yours. In the case of Peter, his affiliate link is Lead Toolbox. Okay. So get with support and just get it done. That's all I can say is get your domain name, hook it up to your affiliate link so you have one dedicated link that is only for your Builderall. It's because what's nice about that is then you can go in and you can grab leadtoolbox.com/free. Okay. And this will be different for you. And I can take this thing, copy this button. Now I go back to my Builderall, which I'm building right now. And I just go here to this button and I click the little link right here, set link. And I paste that in. Boom, we're done. Now I have built a video sales letter. This is called a VSL, okay? Where the CEO of the company, together with me and Peter, is enrolling people into your Builderall business. Peter, do you want to comment on how cool that is?
That's called edification, right? So if you're getting started and you don't have the credibility yet, well, you have 3 people with probably a combined 75 years of education and training and knowledge and stuff to be able to do that for you, and you're getting the credit and you're getting the commission.
That's fantastic.
So that's the best way to go, right? Use your credibility until you can build up your own.
Exactly. Is that cool or what?
Yep.
Let me love awesome. In the chat.
Yep.
Pretty awesome.
All right, Ruth.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
simple.
It works.
All right.
That's the trick.
All right. So now
So Ruth, we have to hear you sing cool.
Right.
You have to sing it. Cool. It's cool.
All right. So now watch this. Watch this. I'm now saving this. Now I'm going to go back to my homepage here. And I'm going to show you how we connect this. Now we called this a VSL. I'm now going to make this the home page, right? So I now go to settings. And then it says home page. It says not. All you do is you change that to yes. And now you're done. Because I want that to be the home page for the following link. Then we go to here where it says connect domain. And since we already have our domain with Peter, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want this at peterwolfing.info, Bootcamp Millionaire, or Lead Toolbox?
Well, we have the other stuff already going at Bootcamp Millionaire.
Well, it's going to be a subdomain, so it could be at anyone. Which one do you want? Which one would you feel best in promoting?
Bootcamp Millionaire.
Okay. So now I type in VSL.bootcampmillionaire.com. It says, really, you want to connect this domain? And it's done. Now, they have little gremlins in the back office that take care of this. right? And what I've observed is those gremlins actually are human beings that are connecting things in the background. You might think it's a computer, but we already have it connected, right? This is what they give you instructions if you haven't already connected it, but we've already connected it. And it's already connected. And then you come back 30 minutes later, it's connected. You come back 2 hours later, and they've actually hooked up an SSL certificate, which is a secure certificate. And I don't know if you're like me and you've bought a bunch of those certificates, they're like anywhere from $60 to $100 a year. They give you an SSL certificate free, and they hook it up in the background, and it's no cost.
That's killer right there. That's right there saves so much money.
And then you can share this link. You can put it out there as much as you like. You can email it. You can post it on Facebook. It starts building its own history. Okay. And it's simple. Now, let me show you the power of this thing. Let me see if it's already up. I think it is.
So, Vic, is that screen, is that the picture of your backyard?
Oh, see, look at that. It's already hooked up. You see that? See how quickly they did that?
Wow. That was fast.
Okay. Now watch. Watch this. You're going to love it. Now, why did I tell you to use a playlist? I'm now going to go to Peter's YouTube channel. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to switch my account to Peter, to Intentional Mentoring. And I'm going to go into his YouTube studio. And you see this video? This is what we're on live right now. Okay. So now I'm going to go to playlists. And you see there's this playlist here called Builder All Events. Okay. Well, I can also go to content. This is live right now. And you can see right now we have 28 people watching. We started off with 3 and it kept going and going and going. Isn't that cool, Peter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now watch this. I click edit. And look what happens. All I do is I click playlists and I click boom. Now my live stream that we're actually on is added to the playlist. Now watch this. I go back to playlists. Did I hit save? I may not have hit save. Yeah, here. See it? There it is. You see it right there? Now, this is so cool. If you understand how simple this is now, guys, I have this page over here that has the CEO of Builderall. Well, you know what? That was an event that happened a while ago. I want to showcase Root. Why not? I could make another playlist. I could do whatever I want. But look at the power of this. I'm now going to go here and I'm just going to take this little hand. I'm going to drag it up to the top. Okay. I'm going to go back to this page. I'm going to refresh it. Wow. The live stream is now inside the website that's on Builderall, connected to the page. And I never had to even log back into my website.
Wow.
Do you see why I want to work with playlists? Someone can come here and they will be watching up to 5 hours of content, right?
Well, Vic, let me ask you a question. I mean, I didn't know about playlists. I didn't know what that little thing was on the top right-hand side. How many people actually know about playlists that's what that is? That know to even click there?
I figured it out myself.
Well, how does people know it's great, but if nobody knows it even exists and then they don't even know to click there, how do you get them to do that?
They have to watch this video. Actually, what they need to do is, you know, like now look at this button. When I click here, register now for free. Isn't that cool? Right? I click on that. And now this is the free list. link. Now people can join for free, and they access everything with no credit card, and they get into Builderall for free. They get actually all the tools for free. But there's a catch, and I'm going to show you the catch in a minute. I have a video that shows the catch, but I've got to go find that. But basically, if you have a free account, what it does is it shows a banner across the top that says this site was created in Builderall. Learn more here. And it does track back to you as an affiliate. So you actually, by building websites, even if they're free websites, you're building your Builderall business, even though you haven't paid for Builderall. And then once you pay for Builderall, even for $1, it removes that banner completely, and you can publish it to a domain name. You get, for $69 a month, you can have 15 websites. I've also tested it with WordPress. They have WordPress hosting, so you could move 15 WordPress sites over Builderall. It doesn't increase the price at all.
And unlimited subdomains.
Unlimited subdomains, as far as I know. We just did one live for you. And you can also add additional ones. You could actually ask support. But I've used up all 15 of mine. And what I do is I mix and match them. Like I go, that domain, I'm going to can it, add another domain. So you can have 15 active at a time, okay? It's not 15 forever. You just go in there, try something out, doesn't work, delete it. There was a video from Gary Vee that I shared with a couple of people who are here tonight. And he says that the secret of his success is he juggles 46 balls at a time. He expects that only 8 of them will succeed. Right? And he doesn't take it personally when the 35 do or the 35 don't. And I think that's really the mindset that you want with this stuff. If you have 15 landing pages, 15 websites, that's why you want the funnel club, because you have all these different things you can download right into your account that are all pre-made, including the PDF. And if you have Adobe Acrobat, you can go in there and rewrite that PDF. I've done that. I've actually gone in there, take their PDF, added my own little 2 cents to it, put in my picture in there, and then I send that out to my list. It saves you so much time. It makes no sense to not be in the funnel club. So get in for free. And then, like, the reason we're doing these events right now is we want to show people the power of moving from the free level up to the paid level. I mean, I think everyone needs to go in. I mean, come on, it's $1. Sign up for $1. Try it out. It's actually not even $1. They give you a $68 discount on the full package is what they do. But you are taking that money away from your sponsor. Like, I have people on my team, they say, Vik, you've given me so much value in these trainings. I don't want to sign up for $1. Here's my $69, right? I used to build websites for a living, right? Now I teach people how to build websites. But I figured this stuff out on my own, and I'm showing it to you here for the very first time because I really, truly believe that this is the way you want to go, right?
Yeah, I mean, these tools are incredible, and I think I speak for a lot of people that we are ready to put our hands on the tools and
Bill,
make
that's awesome.
an amazing funnel. Yeah.
Yeah. Once you know the basics, how to navigate and what things mean, the sky's the limit. You can do anything. I mean, it's just the basic navigation and, okay, I have to do here that, maybe if you know 5%, 10% of what Builderall can do, then you can navigate and do everything else. Yeah. But it's just getting past that, oh my God, there's so much here kind of feeling. You have to get through that and know the basic functionality of the system, where things are. And then from that point on, you can do anything you want, right? You don't have to know everything in one shot. Just the basic stuff, like what Victor showed you today is basic. Is go here, click here, make sure that it's published here, and you're good. And then you can play with it, until you get it right.
Exactly.
That's the thing that kills most people is they don't, if they don't get in and start using something within 48 hours, they're never going to use it. right? So you have to get in and to be able to get started, get the ball rolling, and get past that freak out zone, and then start to use it, and then it becomes more comfortable and more familiar, and then you're zipping and zapping everywhere, creating all sorts of stuff. But you have to get past that.
Hey Peter, with Builder All and Easy One Up, you pimp up Easy One Up a little bit, and then it's a win-win situation, man.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Listen,
Yeah.
if we get new videos there, a bit of more up-to-date content, an amazing service custom, which we are missing. We are missing quicker response from you guys.
This is the new content what we're doing right now.
I know.
And you guys participating. It's not,
people are getting cold feet, and it's been difficult. We need better response from our tickets. We need to get feedback from you guys when we ask questions, and we need the new content. It's a must.
Okay.
Yeah. So we commit to doing these on Tuesdays and Thursdays until it's done. Okay.
That's amazing.
We're going to start at 1.
What we're thinking about doing is the 6 product levels that we have is changing them to specific categories. Like the first $25 level is, basic affiliate marketing, network marketing, just basic stuff. Then getting into mindset at the $100 level, and the $250 would be a different one. Just and that category would be its own set of its own theme, right? And as you go through, so if you want to learn about something specific, like social media might have at the $1,000 level or $500 level or whatever, then you go to that product level. And it might incentivize people to go higher that maybe have started lower to be able to get the content for that specific level. So right now the original thing was, well, if we put social media at a higher level, what about the people who are just getting started? They won't have anything from that. So we kind of mixed and matched. So we were thinking about having total specific categories and niches in each one of the different product levels.
I think that would work very well. And what we are encountering is that a lot of people are coming from different platforms, and that makes the competition even higher because they already come in with certain expectations. And the renewal of the material, it's very difficult to match.
And it's difficult because everybody's paying
already now is massive. Even with the videos being way older, the content of the value of the video is still very, very good. But
it is, because also people are not paying. They're not paying monthly, so if they're paying like a monthly admin or something, there's more of an incentive to update more often. But I hear what you're saying. So it's
yes and no, because at least the way that me and my team are working, we are focusing on the people going straight away onto the highest level. We are motivating people to go straight into the 2K. And it's true that it's amazing that it's a one-time investment, but at the same time,
well, that's what I teach people. I said, listen, if you're going to go in, the dollar amount is irrelevant because you only need one person. So if you need one person at 25, you need one person at 2,000. One person is one person. Why not make that much more money because you just need one, right? To be able to get a massive amount of your money back.
I didn't know about your other 3 platforms. Victor introduced me to your other 3 platforms, and I don't know if it's something that you would be willing to put into the balance, and maybe to link the other 3 platforms to people that are entering into the 2K.
Well, right now we want to focus on building a content area for Easy One Up and Builderall, so that can be tied into the existing back office and vice versa.
Okay.
What I was wanting to show you while you guys were talking is that this funnel right here, I can transfer this to you, right? So now all this pages that's already built, I can transfer it. There's 2 options. There's actually 3 options. The first option is I build it in my account, and then I transfer it straight to your account. It leaves my account. That's what's called a transfer. That would be this option. Duplicate site and transfer means it stays in my account, but I make a copy and I send it to you, Root.
Okay.
Right? The third option is you go back to the home page. And anything that's published, like this one right here, you click on the little 3 dots and you go to enable public link. And then this link, I can copy this link and I can paste this into the private chat right now. And when you click this link, it will instantaneously load what we just built. This page, the PDFs, the landing page, this sales page, all into your Builderall account. So that way, when we come together on these live streams, anything we build, if you're in the funnel club, we can just transfer it straight to you. So anything you have, anything we build in these live streams, what I was suggesting we do is we create a group and we just post these different things in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a great idea.
And so now you have this. It's already there. You know, you can make a duplicate of this. Put in your own video there if you want to. The structure, the content, the style, the graphics is already there. You don't have to, it's like point and click fast. Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I think you also have, there's also a landing page and capture page. So let me show you those things that are in there as well. So I'm going to go into that site and I'm just going to go to this one. Oh, it's /home. Okay, so if I go in here and I change this to /home, right? Now I have the ebook, right? So now I can actually, if I want to, I could have this be a lead capture for building my list. Okay. And then I also have a thank you page. I think it's thank you. Yeah. Actually, that goes to this page. So let's go to let's see what the other pages are. Ah, okay. It's without the hyphen. So this is download your ebook now, right? And then there's also the double opt-in page, which is very, very important when you're building your list. Every other system out there that I know of, they have these ugly double opt-in pages, right? Look at how beautiful the double opt-in page is for here. It's called pending. And there it is. Before releasing your ebook copy, we need to confirm your email address. We just sent an email to your email address with a confirmation link. Please click on the link and your copy will be immediately released for download. See, now what's happening is you've created a branded double opt-in page that's consistent. So you send people to a video, you send them to opt in, you post it on Facebook, you post it on YouTube. Its consistency is what is key, right? And that's what I love most about Builderall, because they've integrated the email system with the high delivery, very, very high delivery, very, very high delivery quality into the funnel system. Every other funnel system, like ClickFunnels, uses SendGrid, terrible delivery. Other systems, which I won't name, they have their own email systems that they send out, and all of it goes to spam, not just because of the content, because their system goes to spam. See, what we talked about earlier is you have to have both things. You need to have the system be good and your content has to be good. That's how you not go into spam. If the content is good and the system is bad, it's still going to go to spam. If your content is bad, but the system is good, you're going to go to spam. You need both the system and your content in order to go into the inbox. And that's what no one really wants to admit, especially these companies that sell these done-for-you services, right? That's why all their stuff goes to spam. In Builderall, when we send out this email, it's coming from Bootcamp Millionaire. When we have the landing page, it's Bootcamp Millionaire. And so what does Google do? What does Facebook do? They say, oh, Bootcamp Millionaire, that's a website. Oh, the email is coming from Bootcamp Millionaire. It's not coming from GetResponse. It's not coming from SendGrid. It's not coming from Aweber. It's coming from literally Bootcamp Millionaire. It's literally coming from there. And because of that, you are building equity. Okay? Nothing else will do that. And you also, with Builderall, get email addresses, unlimited number of email addresses at your website. So now you can be hooking, you can be talking to people. And when you send an email, it's not going to be whatever your name is at gmail.com. Your email will be peter@bootcampmillionaire.com. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's the power of having everything under one roof, which is why there is no competition, because no one else has their own infrastructure. Nobody. I looked. It doesn't exist. Everyone else is borrowing someone else's infrastructure. It's like Frankenstein's monster on the internet today.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I know you need to go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
but isn't this cool?
It is pretty awesome, yeah.
So let me see. If I go into Mailing Boss, I believe it just created a brand new list, and it also created, yep, there it is. It created a brand new list. So I'm now going to go into this list. These are all email sequences. And what it did is it created an email list, and it created an email sequence for that list. Does that make sense? So once you've built a funnel for your team, once you've built something for your team, you can share not just the pages, but you can also share the emails that go with the pages. And they're all with one click. See, that's how it works.
Beautiful.
So on Thursday, what we're going to go into next is into these different campaigns that are currently being worked on, downloading your success tips here and understanding how the emails will be sent out. So like, this is an example of some of the emails we're working on right now for the whole company. So if I told you these tips help me become a millionaire, you can use them too. They're all generic. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. And we've been working on this for quite some time, as you can see. Yep. So that's what we're going to be covering on Thursday, is completing the emails that go integrated into the new funnel that we're now building for the entire family. It's all centered around these 28 success tips. What do you think? Is that great?
Yep. Okay.
All right. So Ruth, you got to go. Any thoughts that you could give, words of encouragement that, I'm one of those guys that says, click the button below this video and get back to the person that started that invited you here tonight, and just get going. Come on, what's wrong?
No, I think, as you say, this is a matter of getting started and trial and error and getting use of it. But it all looks very, visually it looks very approachable, very usable. Even for me, coming from a completely different field, I feel I can do this, and I think that this is very important. I love the fact that it's all under one roof. I don't need to change accounts. I don't need to have different payments. I do one thing and have all the services there, and then it's starting building the house from the bottom up. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like your calls 1 or 2 hours earlier. That's what I would like, even more.
Okay, we're gonna work on that.
Yes, guys, you miss half Europe here.
Wow, look at this. Yuso, could you pronounce that? Is he one of your team?
Yes, he is. He's in Finland, and for him, it's almost 1 o'clock.
Hey.
Yay. That's what I want to hear.
What do you call it? What we call a trooper.
Yeah.
A trooper.
All right, so
All right,
Tommy,
all right.
is he one of your guys too?
He's the man. He's the sponsor.
All right, Tommy, we need to get
All right.
together and mastermind this funnel for your team so that you can share this with all your team. One click. I mean, one click it's just, I love it. And here's Tommy. Support helps businesses build relationship with their customers and creates loyalty and customer retention. Customer loyalty and revenue, both qualities affect a company's revenue. Yep. Love it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Vic,
Yes,
let's try a go on it.
Nicely put. Basically, we are very unhappy about the customer service. I can not say it enough. We need those tickets answered quicker, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, so we have something that we've been working on.
Okay.
You want to see it real quick?
Real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you're seeing my, I see my screen too. So let me go back to here. We're in the process of integrating this tool into Easy One Up, and that's coming real soon. But what you're going to be able to do is inside of your resources area, which right now is under Marketing Hub and then recommended programs.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where you put in your affiliate ID for Builderall.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be adding another ID back there that is for something called let me find it. Wait, where is it? Lost my window. This right here. My mouse. Okay. Talk.to. So you can sign up here for free. You're going to get a little link like this that's going to be tracked back to you. It also has its own affiliate program. Once this number is in your system, and we're going to do a training on this in future weeks, what's going to happen is when people sign into the Easy One Up back office, you're going to be able to chat with them on your phone. It'll show you their name. It will show you that they're inside the back office, and you'll actually be able to chat with them right away in real time.
Well, that's amazing. But what we are talking about is us getting to talk to you when we have difficulties. So it's fantastic that we get to talk to our people coming in, but
Yes.
when we have technical problems or whatever that we need to have answers almost straight away, sometimes it takes a long time off. Sometimes even the tickets get no response at all.
Yeah, that's on Easy One Up, and I don't work for Easy One Up. I work for Peter, and so I'm a consultant. So you're welcome to reach out to me on Skype or on Facebook Messenger or something like that if you need something. But I don't do support. I do training and I do technology and I do building these things. So I'm building this stuff.
And you did answer to me very quickly, so
yeah,
I was very happy about that.
So what we would like to do is create a distributed support system, and the way to do that is by having your new people have a little icon right down here that says "We are here," right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have SociSnap, I mean, this goes directly to me right now. It's going to go to my assistant, but right now, since we're building new versions of SociSnap all the time, you can just click right here and reach me directly. But my thought was this: wouldn't it be cool if you had an icon like this that was tied to your downline?
Yeah, amazing.
Right? So as new people are coming in and they're confused and they say, what is this page I'm on? How do I do this? Where do I go? What do I do? Who do I call? And you just, you can chat with them right in here.
Yeah.
And it shows you their name. It says, oh, okay, Root is inside the back office. Like if you go right now to your SociSnap account and you click this, that'll tell me on my phone, Root is here, right? Okay. And it exists completely outside of Facebook, outside of YouTube, outside of everything. It's a private system.
That's important.
So that's what I'm working on, because I think that's also going to be a game changer for Easy One Up, because you don't know how many people are confused logging into their back office and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you imagine it, right? But so support has to go. I mean, I'm going to recommend to Peter, but you know how support works in YouTube? I have an account manager. I can reach YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is a certain criteria you have to meet. I've met those criteria. So because of that, I now have support. Right? YouTube couldn't assign someone to answer like that, just anybody, because they have 100 million YouTube channels, right? You have to meet certain criteria. So what I'm going to recommend to Peter is people who have teams that have a certain number of size, then what we could do is give you like a private Skype group or something, so that you get support as we start rolling out these new technologies. Because what I've learned is whenever you create a new technology, support is the weakest link in that technology. It always comes down to support. And you have to distribute the support to a few teams. Because, so for example, I could show you the answer. You could show it to 100 people, right? Yes. I don't want to have 100 people contacting me.
Yes, I fully agree on, especially about new technology. But what I was talking about was basic ticket sending and getting response, which I think it would require maybe to hire a couple of people to answer those emails.
Yeah, that's not even my. That's not it. That's not my department. That's Peter's.
No, I understand. I understand that. I understand that. It was more directed to Peter himself. But I think that what you are creating here, it's gonna improve the contact with the people coming in extremely, very, very direct and very controlled and very private, which is also very important.
Yeah, what we're doing is we built technology at SociSnap, and we know what works and we know what doesn't work. You know, when we first launched in 2018, we had 2,000 customers in a week. It was crazy. So what do? How do you handle the support? How do you handle tickets? How do you get people with real time? How do you handle? So we learned systems and processes, and we're now taking those systems and processes and we're applying them to Easy One Up to make Easy One Up better and for everyone, right? Because we learned what works and what doesn't work. What doesn't work is having Peter and his team answer every single support ticket. What does work is we work with a few teams. We create FAQs, we create knowledge bases, and most problems that people have are not even tied to Easy One Up, like Peter was saying. We, 90% or 95% of the money in Easy One Up goes out to the field. It's collected directly, right? So therefore, we're bringing in something like Builderall so that you can have the basic functionality that you need. And guess what? Builderall has support 7 days a week in real time.
Yeah,
they have support tickets that will answer in a little bit of time.
Oh, they answer very quickly. I have experienced that. It's very good. Yeah.
So the support issue comes down to the simplest thing, like how do I turn on my computer, right? Is the first level of support. My little clock is spinning. What do I do? How do I hook up my email? How do I find my email? Oh, I sent an email and I couldn't find it. Where is it? these type of things is 90-95% of what you'll find where people are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's not anything they should even make a support ticket about. This is something that Builderall can help them with. How do I build a website? How do I hook up my website to my .com? How do I add my email address to my phone? They'll do that for you, right? And that alleviates, Peter doesn't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Nobody has to do that. They do that for you because that's what they do, right? And so once people have that basic bouncing ball, okay, how do we get better products? How do we build more community? I mean, the real value when you think about it, what is Easy One Up? It's a community of like-minded entrepreneurs that are up to something to make life easier for people who are transitioning into the digital space.
Mm-hmm.
I just made that up, but to me, that's what Easy One Up is.
That's completely true. I should have written that down.
You guys.
That was amazing.
Sometimes my best thing just comes out, pops out of my mind. So, all right, I could go on forever. I mean, I remember when Eric was here last time. He says, "I do a webinar and it's 4 hours long, and I love it. I just keep going, right? So I can keep going." But I know you needed some sleep, and Tommy. If anyone has anything, just put it in the chat, and we'll address it. Otherwise, we'll see you guys Thursday at 1 o'clock. Thursday at 1, and 1 o'clock Pacific time. Okay, and so just that. I guess that's 11 p.m. your time, midnight at Tommy's time.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Victor.
Okay. All right. Ciao.
Take care. Bye-bye.